6 already complete over here? Yeah, 4 million trade complete level 6. This guy must be the best Injustice 2 mobile player in the world.
This is the future.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, Sigvaldo Green here and welcome to another episode of Fresh Account in Hacker Arena. Basically, there's an arena in Injustice 2 Mobile that's going to be the arena where new players are dropped in, and it's going to be an arena that is like 3 months old. And you not only you are going to compete with players that have 3 months old accounts right off the get-go, you're going to compete with all the hackers that got massively banned last update and that made new accounts. You're going to see through that entire arena 3 million trade accounts that complete like tier 5 soul rates. So it's nearly impossible, but I'll get the hang of it. Like the goal of this is to get to Elite 1 at the very least, and maybe to Elite 4. And at the end of the challenge, this will end when I reach Elite 1 or Elite 4. We'll decide when I get to Elite 1 or when a new arena will be released, and then we'll do a proper fresh start guide. And when that happens, I'm going to pick the most liked comment across all the videos and give the account to, and the most liked comment across all videos that wants the money giveaway to give $20 to. And for every 10 episodes that takes me to complete this challenge, I'll give one more $20 prize. So yeah, to enter the challenge, just comment down below with whatever you want. Just specify at the end of your comment if you want the money or the account. And if you have the most likes on your comment at the end of this series, you are going to win. So with all that being said, let's get into it. Bro, like if you're going to put new player login rewards, at least make them decent. Opening another hero chest over here and silver character again. Shards for Batman, that's okay I guess. We're going to, of course, farm the class challenges. You should do that every day. This is just a quick roster maintenance. If you want to look closely at what I'm doing, you can just slow it down and mute my voice. Go with 0.25 speed if you want to get the actual speed. But what I'm doing is pretty much going very fast through the talents and using the free daily rerolls, maybe upgrading some gears, maybe upgrading some abilities, and equipping some gears on the characters that I have gotten new gears for. Though I think this one is just refreshing the talents real quick. And yeah, sharing some gears, equipping some gears on Deadshot over there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Over here real quick, we got stuck on the campaign, so we'll not be able to progress on the normal campaign. I'm going to get obliterated by this stage, so we're going to go very quick through it. It seems like my team is unable to beat it, and I'm going to start doing heroic after this one, because I need gears for Atlantean Armor Aquaman, and 2 of them, as far as I'm aware, are in heroic and not in normal. Yeah, starting off heroic over here, because it's going to be easier for us to spend our energy here. Getting into some arena fights over here. This is going to be one of the teams that we will use. And first up, we're going to try and gang up on this Speed Force of Flash. And this strategy with Atlantean Armor Aquaman is going to be trying not to die and spamming the special too. But the only problem with the arena fights is that I kind of pick opponents that are too hard to beat, and I kind of lose some fights. But at the same time, it's basically the same thing if I picked easy opponents in terms of points. If I lose like half of my fights, and if I would win them all against weak teams. But at the same time, the only difference is me having to put in more work and for the fights being more stressful. We barely managed to beat this Speed Force the Flash. This gives us a few arena points. We're not doing amazing, but we're not extremely far from Elite 1, I guess. We're going to go for this team now. When you're picking teams, you should really fight against characters that you deem as least problematic. You should avoid characters that are annoying, characters that are generally annoying, like Gold Starfire, the only Starfire in the game, actually, the Energized Starfire. And other than that, pretty much characters that you simply find annoying to fight. Like if something beats your ass again and again, it's something that should tell you that you should not fight that character, really. But yeah, this fight went decently smooth, I would say. We managed to beat them without really sweating on this one. and we're going to get a few more points. Yet again, you can see how slow we actually progress. Hopefully it will speed up the process once we upgrade our characters a little bit, because for this is the first arena season. Like I was during the last arena season for like an hour or something, but I don't think that counts. And this is our first legit arena season, and in your first legit arena season you should be kind of able to get Elite 1 if you really struggle in a normal arena, but this is nowhere near a normal arena, so unfortunately will not get that arena ability boost that you'd get from getting a 3-star character from there. So we'll have a little bit of a lower start, but yeah, this team did not really pose a challenge to us. By the way, the team setup is so the Silver Superman gives my Atlantean Armor Aquaman some armor, and at the same time Bane gives him some crits. Bane is just 1-star, but it's just what you have to work with when you have a low threat account. We're going to fight those guys next. Yet again, characters that are not very problematic. We don't really fight characters that have shields with other characters, but Atlantean Armor Aquaman does not have a problem with that since he deals all his damage through the hazard. And you can see that I spam the hazard and not the special one. Then you might be like, but Sigval, the special one is going to deal armor pierce damage. I could not care less. Those characters are not going to have dot resistance either, and at the same time this is going to heal me more than the special one. Like in theory it's going to heal the same amount, but it's going to prevent a lot of damage because I'm power draining the enemy, and an enemy without energy is not going to be able to hit me. Practicing a little bit of combo interruption over here, failed it. Glad it was not in Raise Authorities. And we're going to fight this team next. This is like 3 times our threat. Like, I pick characters that are easy to deal with, but sometimes I lose simply because the characters that I'm up against deal too much damage to me, even if I block it. It's very tricky to play with low threat teams. Like, if I play with high threat teams, like my multiverse team, let's say it has 100,000 threat, I'm confident to take on legendary teams that are above 2 million threats, but with this one it's much more tricky because I don't know what I'm able to, and I get one shot it far more easily. Using a super move to shut down Silver Harley Quinn. Did not kill Flash there, unfortunately. Damn, Blue Beetle. I'm really not used to fighting Blue Beetle because you never see his ass, and it's not like he's a character that has multiple models. Like Harley Quinn, I know what she does. Flash, I know what she does. I don't care if it's silver or gold, they have the same attack animations, the same jump animations, I can go around it, but things like Blue Beetle are what's unpredictable. But yet again, we're going to fight on our Blue Beetle team. And this is the other team that I'm using. I'm using Dr. Fate with Silver Batman. I got Silver Batman at a pretty high amount of level, and gears are pretty upgraded. And he's going to have a pretty high level special 2 as well. My only problems are tag-ins. Like sometimes the tag-ins don't work and it's my fault because I tagged in when I should have expected an opponent to tag in, but sometimes they just don't randomly work and kill my Batman, and that's very annoying when it happens. Okay, now we're going to fight this team. And I don't know, I don't remember if I lost this, but it doesn't look very winnable. Looking back on it, shouldn't have picked this fight. Yeah, that tag didn't work. Thankfully, I would have been dead if it did not. Down goes Soulstealer Dr. Fate, working on Swamp Thing. Tagged Silver Denshot in time for him to be able to tank that super move, thankfully. Yeah, she's annoying. And we're going to stun her, thankfully. Like, another thing that really kills me if they have for some reason, stun resistance, and they resist the stun of Silver Batman. And I'm all set on engaging an attack after I use the special 2 of Batman, and they're like, whoops, we did not get stunned there. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm dead. We won again, nevertheless. And we're going to attempt to fight here this team. This team is a fight that I definitely should not have picked, because there are a few problems with this team. First of all is the fact that they are more than 3 times our threat, and I think just 3 times is enough of a challenge. But yeah, the other problem is that dead shot, because usually you don't worry about dead shot, but when you have so fragile characters, you should worry about dead shot, because backing off from him will not save your characters because he's got long distance abilities. That Heartbreak Harley Quinn passive proc, thankfully she did not kill one of the important characters. Deadshot is in this team, by the way, to provide some crit chance. Like, it's not much, but it's honest work. Spamming the special 2s with Silver Batman. And over here I get damaged the first time because the stun did not work. Backing off a few times, stunned his ass, and the stun yet again did not work, and we get killed by a super move. Trying my best over here to kill this Atlantean Armor Aquaman. I know this super move is my best tool that I have at my disposal to really kill him, and I'll very soon transition into using it. I wanted to get him I wanted to first kill the Deadshot, and now I use the super move and he does not die. And at this point it's almost over. It was so close to winning this, but nah, he just heals and he's annoying. Over here it's my last minutes of Dr. Fate being alive and we are done for. Next one. Looking back on it, this team should not have been a very hard team to fight, but I think yet again I'll pick something else that will prove much more problematic. No, I'm actually... Nah, I refreshed. RIP. Oh yeah, I'm fighting this one. And again, it's an Atlantean Armor Aquaman. I should learn to stay away from Atlantean Armor Aquaman when I'm playing these low trait characters. Yeah, the Captain Cold is not going to be really a problem. I think I picked this team because I saw the other two characters and I was like, oh, those guys are so easy to handle. I'll eventually work my way around Atlantean Armor Aquaman. But yeah, yet again counting on the stuns and Swamp Thing's revived for the first time. I tagged in Silver Deadshot there preemptively because I was expecting them to tag in a character that has the super move available and they had full power bars, but they did not. That's okay, I guess. Stunned his ass, stunned him again, thankfully, and tagged in a Silver Deadshot there to tank the super move. So far everything is going fine. Like, I would not expect to lose this, but I lost it. Because a stun did not work yet again. That's really the only problem with Silver Batman in Arena, the fact that you're really relying on your stuns to work well. Yeah, I'm going to fight this. It's again 3 times our threat, but it's manageable. The only problem might be that Suicide Squad Deadshot, because he has long ranged abilities and you can't properly fall back from them. But other than that, I should be fine. They are predictable characters after all. And yeah, yet again the same plan, using the special 2 of Silver Batman and ending the fight with that pretty much. Dr. Fate can deal some decent amount of damage with his special 1 as well, but I shouldn't really need to use that. The problem with Deadshot that I have in this team is that he's here for just the passive anyway, but he really sucks in terms of his combos chaining into a tag in, so that might kill me if I'm not careful. Nevertheless, we got the win for this one. Got a few achievements over here, got a level up, and we'll get some gems from the other achievements. I think it's the amount of fights that I played in Arena, and we're going to go ahead and open another hero chest with those gems. And we got ourselves another silver character. At least it's a new one that we can add to the teams that we're using in the Arena. Yet again, we got some achievements over here, and I got all the gears for Aquaman actually, and that is going to be pretty good because there are not many characters I have all the gears for, so I'm going to use him even though he's only 1 star. He's got strong special 2 nevertheless. Unlocking a talent over there, doing a little bit of a maintenance on him, and yeah. This is another team that I'm using right now, and I should really learn my lesson and stop fighting Atlantean Armor Aquaman in the Arena. This fight is not going to go well for me because for some reason when I tag in Wonder Woman she does not do that well, and I was counting the entire fight on that super move. I was expecting that super move to one-shot the dude, but unfortunately it did not one-shot him, and he's going to gradually one-shot me and my team. So yeah, this one did not go well, and we should really avoid Titan Armor Aquaman in Arena. I thought that he was solo and we could gang up on him and maybe finish him in one super move, and we were close, but it did not work well at the end of the day. This team looks fairly easy to beat. It's not quite 3 times our threat, but it will give a decent amount of points. And all the characters over here are predictable. Like Dr. Fate is the only one that's a little bit unpredictable, but Bane and the Silver White Canary are going to be pushovers. Oh, by the way, if I get Green Arrow and White Canary Silver, I'm really curious to see how they work in a team, because they are supposed to have a pretty cool synergy when they are in a team, but it's not good enough to take into Raids and Soul Raid, so that's why nobody uses it. So yeah, I tanked the super move with my Harley and finished that Wonder Woman with a super move of my own. Over here we're going to fight this team with Cyborg, Joker, and the Aquaman. For this one, it's going to be pretty much two things. Like, the Cyborg can regenerate when he's out of the fight, and that's going to be pretty helpful. The Aquaman can power drain them pretty efficiently, and last of the Joker is going to not. Why do I always call him Last Love the Joker? Silver Joker is going to do a pretty decent job in terms of damage. And this is a very satisfying team to play because all of them got smooth basic attacks, and unless the AI goes crazy, we're going to be fine for the most part. But this fight looks like it's going to be a little bit too hard for us, and yet again we picked a fight that was too high for us to be able to properly finish. Nevertheless, that guy is down. Or did I win this? I don't even remember if I won this or not. I don't think so, but we'll see. So yeah, the Joker is the only character left alive. Yeah, I think I lost this. There's no way I'm beating this bad. Actually, Aquaman was still alive. Yeah, I won this. I won this. Did not see that coming myself. We're going to fight this one next. And I think this is the last one. Like, I saw over there Unbreakable Cyborg is going to be easy to deal with, but the problem with that is that Unbreakable Cyborg for some reason had a lot of health, and we can't really do much to move his health towards the point where we can one-shot him with a super move or something like that. But yeah, we're just going to try and drag this fight out and kind of power drain them and see if we can win it that way. That's going to be pretty hard. We're heavily relying on that Cyborg because he's able to regenerate while he's out of the fight. And yeah, the super move was not even able to one-shot Harley, and that was, I think, the weakest character of that team. And when I saw that, I realized that this is not going to go smooth. Harley is finally down, but that's only one character, and we're pretty much done for. We have just the Aquaman and the Cyborg to beat that Batman and Unbreakable Cyborg. Doing not terribly, but yeah, we lost this. Now this team is going to be formed with Gorilla Grodd, Scarecrow, and Swamp Thing. And really, I'm using every single character at my disposal to do this, and that's what you should do in your first days of your account. Every single team that you use in Arena is going to make a difference. But yeah, I really like using this team because it has Gorilla Grodd, and I think Gorilla Grodd is one of the most enjoyable characters to use because he's got that infinite combo and his basic attacks literally demolish the enemy. Like, sometimes they get so staggered from his basic attacks that he can do very weird combos. Scarecrow in here. He's over here because I didn't really have other characters to put in, and he's also 2 stars compared to our characters that are just 1 star. But yeah, nevertheless, we're going to pretty much rely for the most part on the Gorilla Grodd to do the damage and the infinite combo. He deals quite a lot of damage because of the fact that he deals increased damage the lower on health he is, and that's his passive pretty much. I wonder how much damage he would deal because that goes well with the All Blades. I think Sergio has a video, I guess, with Silver Gorilla Grodd and the All Blades. We're going to gang up on this solo Green Arrow over here because he seems like easy prey. And yet again, the plan is going to be pushing him all the way to the corner and then doing an infinite combo with Gorilla Grodd. Yeah, he's in the corner. He's dead at this point. He literally has nothing to do. This was a very, very easy one. But at the same time, he could have kind of one-shotted my entire team because he was so high threat. But yeah, we won this. Got a few more gems from the achievements over here, and we're going to open yet another hero chest. Yeah, those are for clearing some of the chapters in the story mode. And yeah, this is going to be pretty much the end of the video with this chest opening and a little bit of a maintenance on the character that we are going to get. No, I'm making the outro yet again too early. Let's just wait on it. We're going to get a Green Arrow. We beat his ass so hard he joined us in the last fight. And we got the gear for him. I like the fact that he's 2 stars and I had some leftover tech stuff, tech XP capsules, so I just put them on him. I'm going to use him from now on in the arena for the time being. And yeah, we got a few characters. Like tomorrow I think we'll go stronger and we'll make much more points in terms of arena. But yeah, this was pretty much everything for today. A little bit of a more of a maintenance on the other characters that we have. And this is going to be pretty much our final roster 3 days in the account. Yeah, I think, yeah, it's the 3rd day. It's the 3rd day in the account. And I'm quite hopeful for this. I think we'll manage to get Elite 1 in like 2 or 3 more episodes. And after that, we might be able to eventually reach Elite 4. But I think in this arena, Elite 4 is a little bit of an unrealistic goal. And yeah, this was everything for this one. And at the end of this, I'm just going to show you how the arena looks right now and what we're up against. But yeah.
And by the way, this is the arena situation right now. Keep in mind this is an account made 2 days ago.
Maybe hit that bell
and
button.
This is what I have to deal with, and this is what I'm competing against.
But yeah,
this is
did I
how
still
it looks.
someone
with level 6?
And those are the characters
level
that
6 already complete over
look
here.
Look at what I have to deal with.
Yeah,
look at this guy.
4 million trade complete level 6. This guy must be the best in Justice 2 mobile player in the world.
Look at it, he's got
but yeah,
heroic 6
with all that being said, thank you very much for watching.
I might
again, the
with
goal of
tomorrow
this is to get
episode
Elite 1 at the very
also
least
a
and maybe
guide
Elite
on
4
how
further
to
on.
report the
So
God
thank you
mode
all for
users,
watching.
because there's
like,
a way
comment,
to
subscribe if you
report
enjoyed
them
it.
and it's
Comment
not
down
that hard
below
to do.
have
But
a
yeah,
chance to
thank
enter
you all
the
for
giveaway.
watching,
Hit
and I'll
that
see
bell
you all
button
in
to
the
not miss
next
future
episode of the
uploads,
series. Don't
and I'll
forget to
see you
comment down
all
below
in
to
the
enter the
next one.
giveaway.